What is your name?
Denise.
Denise, why did you decide to take part in the campaign of Israel?
At the time the campaign came up, I was engaged to be married, and we were well into the time period of preparations, but things were going horribly wrong. The money that we were relying on had dried up. My husband-to-be didn't have his stay in the country, so we had to await permission from the Home Office to get married. That hadn't come through yet. So right at the time when the campaign was announced, I had already sat down and figured out that we've done everything we can, we're scrimping, we're saving, and we can't guarantee this yes. So there's nothing else that we can do by ourselves that's going to make this happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided that what I had and what we had wasn't going to be enough for us to make it by ourselves. And we had been trying for months, and we were actually, I worked out behind like about 3 months on our plan. And for me, it was a personal revolt. If the campaign hadn't come, I was going to do something anyway, because I had waited, I had done the right thing, I had not rushed ahead in my love life, I had checked this person. So now the time when I was supposed to, get my just rewards, it was looking like it was just not going to happen at all. So I decided to take part.
What did you decide to sacrifice?
At the time, I was due to buy my wedding dress, or at least order it, which is obviously very important. Mm-hmm. And I just decided, I thought, it was the dress that I really, really wanted, and everyone knows it's very important for a woman. But I decided that if I buy this dress now, I'm going to have a dress and no wedding day. So I was actually going to sacrifice the money I had for the dress. But when I looked at what I had left, I was going to invest that in the wedding preparations as well, which also I worked out that I'm just putting it into a hole, because if everything doesn't go, if something divine doesn't happen, I'm going to lose this money anyway. Mm-hmm. So I took the money for the dress and the rest of the money I had for the wedding, and I put it on the altar.
Which means you were planning for the wedding, mm-hmm. planning to buy the dress, planning to do the party, the preparations, but you couldn't get married.
No.
So first things first.
Yeah.
Then you decided to take all that you were about to use with that and give it to God so He could open the doors for you.
Yes.
And then what happened?
Well, literally, when we were dating, my husband, though he didn't have his stay, he used to do a lot of property maintenance and things by word of mouth through customers. And for about 6 months, he had almost no work. It was a joke. After the campaign, which something I didn't tell him I was doing, he started to get jobs, work after job, and we just seemed to get the money for the preparations. Mm-hmm. The last sticking point was the approval from the Home Office, which was taking forever. We managed to put through application ourselves. We spoke to the MP, and still nothing. We just kept being told to wait, to the point where there was actually no guarantee other than what I had done on the altar. That was my only assurance that everything was going to happen. Mm-hmm. And a day just before time ran out, we got our certificate of approval. We had the wedding day.
Did you have a party?
We had the party.
Did you have a wedding dress?
I had the wedding dress, the exact one that I wasn't sure I was going to get still. Mm-hmm. I got the exact one that I sacrificed, actually. God opened a way for me to get that. Mm-hmm. And we got married, and then after, my husband, he got his indefinite stay as well.
Are you happy now?
I am.
Does the campaign work, Denise?
It works.
Amen. God bless. Thank you very much, okay?